Hello, my dear children. How are you all? Good. Listen, in our last class, we had discussed question answer, right? Today, we are going to discuss vocabulary, dictionary work, and some readings. Okay? So, first one is vocabulary for you. Here, we will write down antonyms. Antonyms means opposite of any word, that is known as your antonyms. Antonyms means opposite word. Okay, here give an example for you. Imaginary opposite is real. Loudly opposite is softly. Remember opposite is forget. Okay, come opposite is go, and go opposite is come. Okay, fine. Happy opposite is sad, and sad opposite is happy. So opposite word, that is known as your antonyms. Fine. Let us complete this word. Complete this answer with the antonyms of the words in color. So whatever the word given in color, we will write the opposite for or opposite of this word. For example, here given absent opposite is present. Okay, let us do. Do you keep your book in the top drawer? Top opposite is bottom. Top means upper and bottom means niche. Okay, so let us focus the colored one. So we will complete our work quickly. Okay, yes. Now next is, dear children, ignore all the extra things given in the book like this drawing and all. This is actually not mine book. Okay, I actually brought it from library, so it has already written. So please ignore, and whatever I am explaining, you mind that one. Okay, noisily opposite is silently. Noisily means शोर. ओके, आवाज करना. साइलेंटली, शांति से. ओके. डेंजरस ऑपोजिट इज सेफ. डेंजर मीन्स व्हाट? कठिनाई, आई थिंक, राइट? एंड सेफ, दैट मीन प्रोटेक्टिव. asleep opposite is awake. सोना, जागना. Okay, now we'll do the interesting one. Okay, you'll find the meaning quite similar, but it has different thing. Okay, look up a dictionary to find the meaning of the words in color. Complete the sentences with the correct words. Okay, see, view and sight. What is the meaning of view? View means the act of seeing something, or you can say the act of looking something. In Hindi you can say drishya. Okay, yes, that is the right word, drishya. And sight. Sight means the ability to see something, देखना. For example, my eyesight is weak. मतलब दैट मीन मुझे कम दिखाई देती है, राइट? द व्यू इज ब्यूटिफुल. दैट मीन जो दिख रहा है आपके सामने, व्हाट ऑब्जेक्ट यू कैन सी, दैट इज ब्यूटिफुल. ओके, लेट अस डू दिस. आई विल नॉट लेट यू आउट ऑफ माई साइट. मैं तुम्हें अपनी आंखों के नजरों के सामने से दूर नहीं कर सकती. Okay, the second one is, I will not tell you Hindi. I am not feeling comfortable to speak in Hindi, but that means where you find difficulty, I will speak on that point. Okay, the view from the mountain tops was wonderful. View means दृश्य, and sight means देखना और दिखाई पड़ना. Okay. Second one, remember. Remember mean याद करना, राइट? एंड रिमाइंड मीन्स याद दिलाना. Suppose you forgot something, okay, that you remember. Suppose you done something good in your past, you remember that scene, okay. But remind means याद दिलाना. Suppose I forgot something, तो कोई दूसरा मुझे याद दिला, रिमाइंड कर रहा है, मुझे याद दिला रहा है, that is remind, okay. So remember, याद करना. और इन इंग्लिश यू कैन से टू रिकॉल फ्रॉम वंस मेमोरी, है ना. मेमोरी से उसको याद करके ढूंढ ढांढ के लाना, दैट मीन्स, ओके. रिमाइंड मीन्स याद दिलाना, किसी को याद दिलाना, खुद को भी याद दिलाना हो सकता है. टू ब्रिंग टू द नोटिस. व्हाट हैपन, माय फादर यूज्ड टू फॉरगेट द थिंग्स. उनको याद दिलाना पड़ता है कि पापा ये लाना है, ये करना है, और पापा को याद करना पड़ता होगा. ही रिमेंबर द थिंग्स, और हमें याद दिलाना पड़ता है. ओके, यू अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग व्हाट आई एक्चुअली वांटेड टू से. यस, सो प्लीज डैश टू वाटर द प्लांट एवरी डे. प्लीज रिमेंबर टू वाटर द प्लांट एवरी डे. प्लीज़ याद करके पानी दे देना हर रोज. विल यू रिमाइंड मी, दैट मीन क्या तुम मुझे याद दिलाओगे, टू स्विच ऑफ द कंप्यूटर इन द इवनिंग. यस, दैट मीन मे बी ही और शी यूज टू फॉरगेट द थिंग्स, so somebody will remind him or her to do so. Begin and start. You will be thinking that begin and start both are same. How? So what is the difference then? See, begin means to start something, or you can say to be the first stage of anything, okay. For example, you are cooking, okay. So what is, how will you begin things? By gathering all the materials, right? Then you have to remember the things, what to do next, then the next things, then the next thing. So when you talk about the first action of or situation, there you can use begin. Okay, suppose beginning of any situation, beginning of any work. Okay, so how will you begin writing in your notebook? You can say first you will write the date, then day, then heading of the chapter. Like this you can explain. Begin means कोई भी चीज़ begin करने के तरीका बोल सकते हो, या पहला स्टेज बोल सकते हो. There you can use begin. Start mean something you start, or something you have you begin, you can say, है ना. To beginning any activity, start writing, that means you are going to do the action right now. Start speaking up, that means अभी बोलना है, that means you are beginning something. To press this button to start the printer, that means बटन को प्रेस करो, ओके. क्यों? टू स्टार्ट द कंप्यूटर, सॉरी प्रिंटर स्टार्ट करने के लिए बटन को दबाना पड़ेगा. दैट मीन व्हेन विल द प्रोग्राम बिगिन, दैट मीन देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ, सी यू कैन सी, है ना, कि देयर विल बी लॉट्स ऑफ प्रोग्राम इन दैट सीक्वेंस. सो जो फर्स्ट थिंग्स विल हैपन इन द प्रोग्राम, दैट मीन्स बिगिन. ओके, कब बिगिन होगा, स्टार्ट होगा नहीं, बिगिन होगा, शुरू होगा, यू कैन से, है ना. फाइन. रीजन एंड पर्पस. रीजन मीन्स कारण, ओके, एंड पर्पस मीन्स उद्देश्य. फाइन. ओके. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So what did I say? Reason means कारण, एंड पर्पज मीन उद्देश्य. ओके, किस कारण ये हुआ और इसका उद्देश्य क्या है. बोथ आर डिफरेंट. ओके, लेट अस रीड द सेंटेंस. कैन यू टेल मी द reason for not doing your homework. So you are going to give the reason why you haven't completed your homework. You are going to give the reason here. Okay, कारण बताना है. Now second one is the purpose of this project is to find out more about solar energy. तो क्या पर्पज है, क्या उद्देश्य है ये प्रोजेक्ट का. ओके, वी यूज टू गिव यू ना सम टास्क. सो व्हाट इज आवर पर्पज. वी गिव यू होमवर्क. सो व्हाट इज आवर पर्पज और एम. ओके, उद्देश्य क्या है कि उसके पीछे करने का. सपोज यू रिसर्च समथिंग और यू हैव डन समथिंग. सो व्हाट इज द पर्पज, क्या उद्देश्य है. सो दैट वे यू कैन नॉट यूज रीजन. ये रीजन है नहीं, कोई काम नहीं हो पाया, उसके पीछे जो रीजन था दैट यू हैव टू से हियर, दैट इज रीजन. बट पर्पज मीन इसका उद्देश्य क्या है. ओके, फाइन. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर डिक्शनरी वर्क. नाउ we'll read a short writing given for you, that is hedgehogs sleep in winter. Okay, you can see the picture of an animal, right? So what is it saying? That listen to this passage, then read it aloud in class. Tell your partner why some animals hibernate. Okay, so let us read. A hedgehog gathers leaves. It carries them in its mouth and makes a pile. Why? The animal is making a winter nest. It will soon hibernate. Or also you can see the pronunciation written hibernate. Hibernate. That means it will go into a long deep sleep. So what is the meaning of hibernate? Hibernate means a long deep sleep. Fine. Let us move to next page, page number 62. Some hedgehogs live in places where winter is extremely cold. Food is hard to find. Hedgehogs eat a lot of food in autumn. They store fat in their bodies. Why they become fat? Because they eat lots of food at a time in autumn, because they hardly get food in winter. Okay, when the animals hibernate, that means when the animals go for the long deep sleep, they live off the extra fat. See, when you eat lots of food and sleep a long time, okay, you will put on weight, because your body, your metabolism goes, that means slow down it, and that is why you put on lots of weight. That means मोटे हो जाते हैं, जो खाकर सो जाते हैं बस, है ना. During these long winter sleep, the animals use very little energy, and during this long winter time, these animals they use less energy, very less energy. When you put on weight, you become lazy. You will have no energy at all. Active नहीं रहोगे. That means they do not move and they lie on the same place and they do not move. Their body temperature drop. Okay, and their body temperature also drop it down. That means कम हो जाना. Their heart beats slowly, okay, and their heartbeat also beat very slowly. They breathe slowly too, and these animal, they breathe very slowly too. When the weather gets warmer in March or April, the hedgehogs are hungry. So when the month of March and April settle down in the earth, okay, they get hungry, they feel hungry. They leave their nest to eat again. What do hedgehogs like best? Insect. So क्या खाने को पसंद करते हैं ज़्यादा? Insects, worms, snails and slugs. So these are the things they use as their food. Do you know any other animals that hibernate in winter? Do you know some other animals they also hibernate in winter? Okay. Bear, snakes, bats and bees are some other animals that sleep in the cold winter months. So these are the examples of animals. They also sleep during winter time. That means their body become little less energetic. Okay. Now come to page number 63. We are reading, so let us complete all the reading part. Okay. Listen and repeat it after me. Hi, thigh, sigh. Repeat again. Hi, thigh, sigh. Second one. Cry, dry, fry. Let us do again. Cry, dry, fry. Now listen and repeat again these phrases. Okay, these are phrases. Remember this. Okay, a high tower, a high tower, a sad sigh, a sad sigh, a dry summer. Let us read again. A dry summer. Fourth one, a strong thigh, a strong thigh, a cry of pain. Let us read again. A cry of pain, a fish fry, a fish fry. Okay, now come D number. Here, dear, spare, clear, fear, spare, steer, gear, near, peer. So what we observed in these words, that we are pronouncing a long E sound. Here, dear. Understood? Like this. Now I can come to next one. Listen and repeat the sentences. Come here, dear. The engineer. Somebody call engineer, but it's actually engineer. Steered the boat. Cheer up. The sky is clear. We hear with our ears. The earth is a sphere. This is all about your reading. We have completed today. We did vocabulary. We read a short article and completed pronunciation and reading part. Okay, dear children, see you in the next class.